Hey everyone, this is Hollywood, and I'm here to kind of help introduce my character. His name is Hallman Adnor. You can see him with the Spicy and Dicey streaming. They stream every Tuesday night at 10:30 p.m. Central. But basically, my character is a barbarian half elf, and he's someone with a lot of family drama who's gone through a lot of grief and pain in his life. And we are really coming to the pinnacle of his arc, and he's really confronting the people that really put him in these situations, and he's been really confronting his past with these next few weeks of storytelling. So it's really exciting. Please come if you're interested. We would love to have you. Thank you.
Absolutely no one knows me better. No one that can make me feel so good. How do we stay so long together? Everybody said we never would. Just when I think you're right, love has died, and they go make mine. I'll beat again, I'll beat again, I'll beat again. They go making me feel like a kid who wants to do it one time. They go pull me right back in, right back in, right back in, and I know never let this go. Stuck on you, stuck like you, me, baby, stuck like like glue, you mean baby, like glue. Some days it don't feel like crying. Days you know I wanna just give up. When it doesn't matter who's right by for it all, I had enough. Give me that love, I'm sorry, baby, let me go. Do that thing that makes me laugh, just like that. They gon' make my heart beat again, heart beat again, heart beat again. They gon' make me feel like a kid won't do it one time. They gon' pull me right back here, right back here, right back here. I know, never let this go. Stuck on you, stuck on you, baby, with love like this. Stuck like this. You, baby, with love like this. Stuck like glue, you, baby, stuck like glue. Like glue, you, baby, stuck like glue.
You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, baby.
We'll
You
be
get a
starting
line
soon,
and
everyone.
I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing in the crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine. Said on your crawdad stick for dime, honey. Said on your crawdad stick for dime.
Hey everybody, it's me, the viewer. Now let's get spicy and dicey. Huzzah!
Well, I would like to reach out my hand. Only say, only tell you right. You know the shape of the young. Well, pick me up, well, golden hands. Oh, then they see you, then they tell you right. You know the shape of the young. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. We will run away, we will crawl away. I would like to hold my little hand. We will run away, we will crawl. Send me on my way.
Last week on Spicy and Dicey, the misfits of Mala found themselves on the airship piloted by Brandy Love into the land of Drew. They temporarily said goodbye to their friend Warp Nipple, who wanted to go off and learn more about his mysterious golden growth on his arm, while Brandy Love met with Thorin to offer him a job in her chambers. The rest of the team had a good time on the ship, but then arrived in the land of Drew, where they met up with their old friend, Gorguts, who Sakura and Pippa had met way back in the day in Old Pleasure, the harbor town they'd met in. The team then had to go through a gate to go into the land of Drew, and had to go in front of two oracle cats, Rita and Ralph, to see if they were allowed to enter. All of the team were allowed in except for Olivia, Sakura, and Thorin. As the rest of the team stood in horror watching their friends seemingly disappear as they headed into the land of Drew and its walled-off city. What will happen this week on Day and Day?
All right, everybody, welcome back to D&D. As always, here on Spicy and Dicey. Thank you all, of course, for joining us again. We have some players back this week. The amazing Key Warp Nipple is here. How beautiful to have you back, my friend. We're not sure if Octavius will be able to make it tonight. We're going to wait on him. And Jake was just here. Nicaine was just here. I'm not sure exactly where he went. I'm hoping he'll be coming back. So let's hope that he returns here in a little bit. So let's continue exactly from where we left off last time. I'm going to start with you, Thorin, today. Because last we left off with the group, Thorin, as you remember, I believe last time you were here, John, you were just having a sexual encounter with Brandy Love, the captain, tiefling, kind of Angelina Jolie-esque looking, purple, lavender-skinned tiefling. And Thorin, you were taken back to her cabin on her airship, and she propositioned you. One, for a good time, and two, she said that she had a job for you, Thorin. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't think she got around to describing the job, but yeah.
You got to some other jobs. Let's just leave it there. However, after you had some fun in the cabin with her, the next night your friends had a little bit of a celebration on the ship. Warp Nipple, you had a moment with Pippa as she talked to you about your golden arm, and you kind of were having the growth on your body. Warp Nipple, unfortunately, was taking over half of your body. So Warp Nipple, your kind of face right now is completely golden from one side. You're like Two-Face, but half of your body is just completely turning into like a robotic golden dragon. So you took a moment, Warp Nipple, to just kind of take some time for yourself, and you told the group that you were going to kind of take the night to see if you can do any research on this, and you were going to catch up to them in the city. So they kind of exited the ship, Warp Nipple, and you kind of stayed and lingered back to see if you could get a hold of yourself. So that's where you are at the moment. Cool. Thorin, let's go back to where you were. The next morning, Brandy Love escorted you from her chambers, Thorin, and she walked you on the airship as your team got off slowly, and you guys had to go to a gate to check in. But Thorin, before she leaves you, Brandy pulled you aside, and she talks to you. Dwarf, that was fun last night. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking care of me. You were very gentle. I cannot say that I was as gentle. I hope you're walking okay. Are you okay? How do you feel today?
Oh, I feel very refreshed.
Oh,
That was
good,
good
good,
exercise.
good. Because I wasn't sure if what we did last night, if you were into it, if you weren't into it. You know, I don't really know with dwarves what you like, but a lot of people like a lot of different things. You know? Okay. Well, I mean, it's not for me to judge you. You know, I'm not here to judge. However, I did want to tell you about that job. If you're still interested.
Yeah, no, if it involves danger, I'm interested.
All right. Well, you're a dangerous type of guy. I know that from last night, the way you were behaving. So, tell your team this. When you're done with the land of Drew here, there's a small town. You guys said you were from South Harmony. Well, I originally am from North Harmony. It's not that far away from here. The airship can take you right to there. However, the town is dealing with, some people say, some type of demon. Devouring some of the villagers, killing them. Nobody knows what it is or what's doing these terrible, terrible murders. I would like to ask you in your group if you may check this out. If so, I will give you residency in North Harmony. You will be a hero there, and Dwarf, you could stay as long as you'd like there. I was just hoping you'd be able to help my town.
Certainly. How many murders have there been, and how long have they been happening?
It's been about 2 months now. There seem to have been about 10 murders, mainly children and old people, very unsuspecting. Nobody seems to know why. They seem to be rather chaotic, done out of random. Nobody really understands the nature of this creature. Nobody's been able to see it, so they say. But again, nobody's lived after they've encountered it. So that's the problem.
And any indication of how they were killed? What kind of weapon or claws or teeth or whatever?
They seem to be brutally incinerated. Some type of demon fire.
Well, that's terrifying.
Well, look, I know your friends need to go to the city of a wedding to go to, yes? Well, I might see you there myself. I have some invitations somewhere on my ship. I haven't been able to find them all morning, but hopefully they'll pop up. However, just remember, when you get out of the city and you get back on my airship, I'll take you there, and I would be very appreciative. However, your friends need you, and I will see you again, Thorin. And
okay, sounds good. Wait, are we going to the wedding first, or to this North Harmony first?
You're going to the wedding. Right now, you guys just landed in Drew, and you guys were doing the... yes, you weren't here, sorry, last time, John. You guys got to Drew, and you guys were going through a check-in gate. And the last that we saw you, Thorin, is that your group had all gotten through the check-in gate. And when you were talking to Brandy, you ended up catching up to your group, Thorin, as they walked through this giant gate. The gate into the land of Drew is covered by an anti-magic field. So you can't use any type of spells or magic in there, Thorin. As you went into this space, Thorin, to go to the check-in like your friends, you immediately saw that right before you, Sakura was teleported away. She didn't make it through to the other side, and you have no idea where she went, Thorin. However, as you went in, Thorin, you see that there's 2 giant cat people. They're called tabaxis. One's named Ralph, the other's name is Rita. They just judged your group of friends as they went in through to the land of Drew. Sakura didn't make it, and they look at you, Thorin. Thorin Bouncersbane.
Yes, that is me.
You've changed. You're allowed through.
Thank you.
As Thorin, as you head in through the field, you're stopped. The girl cat, Rita, she looks at you. He hasn't changed enough. She snaps her paws, the one that she has. And Thorin, you're immediately teleported. And Thorin, you're teleported to the same room as Sakura. You're put into this large, round, like black metalled room. You, Sakura, and Olivia are the only three that are in this room.
Okay, well, I could change out of the spiky armor if it's that important. This is a bit dramatic.
So you're just in the room with Sakura. Sakura, you see as Thorin immediately teleports by your side as you guys are just in this room. Olivia looks at the two of you. I'm so sorry. I should have told you guys. This has all been a plan. You're part of a plan. I couldn't say anything. Hallman's gonna kill me.
What the fuck,
She kind of walks over. She goes to you, Sakura. Look, the wedding's gonna start tomorrow morning. Tonight we're gonna be part of something called the Games. If I didn't bring you guys here and Hallman here, they were gonna kill my family.
Where's
His
your
family. My family's here.
Like,
They're
where?
part of the I don't know.
Like, in a jail cell? Like,
I'm assuming.
Like they got captured?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Last I saw my mother, we were in the barbarian lands outside of here in the Eastlands, and of course, everything changed a couple of years ago when this place was taken over.
So, I mean,
Hallman,
do you think they're in the same vicinity as us then? Do you think
yes.
we could find them, possibly?
Yes, she turns to you, Thorin. You're basically a hero. You're a bouncer's bane. Your family's known up north like crazy. When I heard you were on this team and everybody else that Hallman has been traveling with, I thought you guys could definitely help me. I knew that we were going to get... Look, the point is prepare for battle. She looks to you, Hallman. Or not Hallman, sorry, Thorin. It's going to be you two. You're the first up. There's a reason why you're here. Sakura.
So we're going to fight someone else, right? Not each other?
Olivia looks down at the ground. I don't know what they have in store for you. But just...
I just have a suggestion. I think we should just find your family and get the fuck out of here.
All right. Sakura and Thorin, can you both make quick just investigation rolls for me, please, as you look around this room to see if there's any way out?
Okay.
And Thorin, you as well.
Yeah, not a whole lot of luck for me.
No, so Thorin, as you look around, you see all the walls are just this silver walls that just the black kind of metallic walls, and no, there doesn't seem to be any opening at all.
Wait,
whatsoever.
Hold on. You said the investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. My app is loading.
All
right.
good.
Let's see.
I'm just going to go, like, rap on the walls with my knuckles and see if any part of it sounds different.
Oh, you both got a 7. Okay, so Sakura, you also look around the room. As you look around the room, Sakura, again, I'm not sorry, Hallman. Damn it, Thorin, you guys are naming so close.
Damn it.
Thorin. I know, I'm so sorry. Thorin, you're like looking around and you both hit the walls. Unfortunately, the two of you, it seems that there's no way out of this room. It's like a magic holding cell with no in or out. The only way in or out of this room seems to have been the teleportation spell that brought you here.
Well, if it's teleportation that we need, I got a spell for that.
Okay. Okay. Hey, if you have a teleportation spell, can you teleport anybody with you?
I don't know.
I think you can.
I've never done it before, but I think I might be able to. Let me see what it says.
I think you can, because you and Pippa both have some teleportation abilities, and I think you can carry one person with you. So, Thorin, you might be able to travel with her. I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay, let's do this.
Sakura, I think you have to think of a location. So if you think of back to the gates, maybe where you entered, you could teleport there.
Yeah, but if we do that, then we're just going to be teleported back again.
Yeah.
Well, you did see the other side of the gates, and you can teleport anywhere that you've seen before.
Well,
So
does that mean that I could teleport to somebody that I've seen before?
yeah, I mean, like I said, you saw them through the other side of the gate, so you saw the other side, which means that you know the area, so you
Oh,
could
okay.
teleport there. Yeah,
But we
if you
don't
want.
know where they went, so I mean, maybe we should just wait around for a little bit till they figure out maybe where they're going, and then we'll just teleport to somebody.
Well, I think you can't teleport to anybody, but you can teleport to a place that you've seen.
Oh,
So
damn it.
you haven't seen anywhere else in Drew. So that is the only place you'd be able to teleport you guys.
Okay, well, I guess we can do that.
All right. So you cast teleport, Thorin. You
We all
kind of
have to
step.
hold hands.
Yeah, you grab onto her hand, Thorin. I think you also can take at your level. I think you could also bring two people. So Olivia holds you as well, and you guys, as you focus soccer, the lightning goes from inside you, Thorin. You feel like a spark hits your body as all of a sudden you just teleport out of the room into an immediate. And Sakura, you just blam right and teleport right to where the rest of your group is. Pippa right next to you. Lightning bolt as you just kind of appear.
I look at Pippa and I like hop into her bag of holding.
So like get in like Jesus Christ. And so like you get inside there, Thorin. You immediately just land on the ground. And Olivia next to you guys. Amelia, you look as they're teleported right next to you guys as well. You're all there. Warp Nipple, you're the only one not there at the moment. Holman, Olivia lands right beside you. She kind of gives you a giant hug as she kind of looks at you, Holman, and gives you a big grasp.
What the happened?
I stick my head out of the little bag and I'm like, you guys, let's get to a secret safe spot. And then I like go back in.
I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
I guess we move. Can we go to an alley and talk?
Yeah, as you guys look around, you see that in this entrance, luckily the cats haven't seemingly noticed this happen. They're too busy focusing as Amelia. You see that Ruby is brought up to be judged next in your group. She has not been judged yet. You guys remember that Ruby was taken down by the goblins from the ship, and just like most airports and most countries, you can't bring in animals that haven't been checked. So unfortunately, Amelia, Rolf turns back. He kind of doesn't seem to fully realize what's happened. His eyes still kind of rolled back into his head, as you know that he has the white eyes that roll back. He looks back to Amelia. Your spider can't come through. However, don't worry, she will not be harmed. We will keep her here in the front, and when you leave the city, you may reclaim her.
You better take care of her.
Rita looks at you. Oh, my darling. We love animals. And at that moment, you see Ruby just... She teleports away. Both cats turn back.
Damn it, maybe we waited too early. We used that spell too early.
Maybe. As you turn, Hallman, you do kind of take the group, you pivot, and you do see that there's, in this entrance towards the city, of course, there's alleyways, different areas to branch off to in the shadows. However, the city of Drew, everybody, as you look around, you enter this city, and like I said, all the walls in the land of Drew seem to be black metal. Strong, glistening, and all the apartments and the buildings and the shops, they're built into these giant walls. They're all like on top of each other with stairs that kind of level upon level over each other, leading you to different type of bakeries, different type of, you see and smell a lot of smoke coming from all these different little type of buildings built into the large black walls around you. It's pretty cool, but very ominous, as it seems that everything seems to be a cohesive, jagged lines of metal structures. As you look up, some of these metal structures seem to have pointed Gothic ends at the end of them, like tall towers and buildings. But it's very much like going into like Mordor or Lord of the Rings type of gated community type of vibe. But Hallman, yes, the group goes down to a small corner that's shadowed off. What would you guys like to do as you now are in the city of Drew?
I want to ask the three of them what happened. What the hell happened?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I like pop my head in the
How are you
back.
back?
I pop my head out and I'm like, let's get to somewhere safe first. And then I go back in again.
We're in the alley. I think we're fine.
I think we're safe right now.
And then
Olivia
I
looks.
stick my head out again then, and I just like look at everyone.
So like you all are in the group. Cyrus kind of looks at you guys and looks to you, Sakura, as your head is popping out. He's like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?"
Yeah, we're good.
They didn't hurt you guys or anything, did they?
Not yet, I don't think.
He kind of turns and looks to Olivia. Something's up. Speak. What's going on? Olivia looks to all.
Ask Olivia.
She looks to you, Hallman, again. I'm sorry. I told you that was the last lie. It wasn't. She knows you're here. They all know you're here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Look,
I shove her against the wall.
She kind of just takes it without any kind of hesitation. She kind of just relieves into your anger.
Did you lead us into a trap? Is that what happened?
I don't know if it's a trap. I'm not a traitor. It's just she kind of looks to you like Sakura's like, we just talked about this. Look, Hallman, they have my family too. You think it's just your father? You think that's it?
Yeah, but you could have said something before it happened so we could have actually came up with a plan. So
you didn't think I would come either way?
That's traitor.
She kind of shoves your head in the bag, Sakura, just pushes your head down into the bag.
Stuff my bag.
I grab her hand and pull her in with me.
No. There's like a tussle. You guys hear like a tussle in the back. It's like a cat fight as Olivia just pops back out.
Can I pull her out? So what's going on? Tell us now, before I get angry.
Fine. Look, the Hallsworth's family, your sister, she wanted you at the wedding. Your dad's on death row. You're on the chopping block. We're all on the chopping block. I just wanted to try to see if I could save my family. That's all. And she kind of hangs her head, somewhat ashamed.
And it saves them how?
She kind of looks up to you, Pippa. They told me if I brought him, maybe they'll let them go.
So you went with a maybe.
Wouldn't you? For your family?
Still a way to spring it up on us when we could have, like Sakura said, made a plan.
She once again kind of steps back, folds her arms. I said I'm sorry.
Well, what did they want with me?
I guess you're going to have to ask her. She kind of lifts her head, and as you all turn around, Hallman, you see a very familiar sight.
God damn it.
It is the sight approaching down the street of a very beautiful woman seemingly wearing a very white outfit. As you guys all see this woman, she looks very much like Hallman. However, she's, of course, a different type of barbarian woman, and it is clearly your sister, Grisha. At Grisha's side is a large orc wolf, giant and gray, and has thick mane, like a furry kind of dark mane around its neck, and kind of slobbering as it walks very powerfully beside Grisha. Surrounding Grisha is about 20 guards, all armed, in full dark black Drew armor. She kind of approaches, and you hear horns come from one of the guards. As it blows the horn, and Grisha kind of stops them all. She raises her hand. She doesn't see you guys exactly where you are in the shadows. However, she calls out, "Brother, I know you're here. We just want to talk."
That's what they always say.
All right. I look at everyone.
You're,
I'm
yeah,
telling. I'll go. I'll go. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna talk with her alone.
I
She
really don't think
doesn't.
that's a good
She
idea.
doesn't need to know who all is here. She doesn't need to know our numbers.
Okay, but wait, hold on. What more can be said?
I want to know where my father is. If it gets a little
Well,
dicey,
They took
I'll
him.
run.
I mean, where else could he be?
Listen,
Might be right.
I don't know. Are we ready to fight right now?
I mean, but do we want to do it where we're at right now, or should we? Is there a more
If we
advantage location?
if we get into a fight at all in this city, I mean, it could just attract more enemies. We
Yeah.
are being searched for.
Listen, let me go. Let me talk with her. We don't need a fight just yet.
You're not gonna
Nick
get
Cage.
away. Like you're gonna be trapped. She's gonna take you somewhere, and then we're gonna lose sight
Do
of
you want to come with me?
Nickane pops up.
I have a better idea.
Nickane kind of pushes Amelia forward. What? What are you thinking?
So, Hallman, you know the city way better than any of us do. Like, we're not from here. We don't really know what's going on. You know all the ins and outs. So you don't need to get captured. I can disguise myself with magic and pretend to be you and try to figure out the location of your father. And then that gives you guys an hour before my spell ends to figure out a way to get in.
Well, can you make Pippa look like you?
It just affects me.
Dang it! Because if you could do that, then she could just teleport back to us.
Yeah.
However, at that moment in time, you guys are all interrupted as through the gate that you guys came through, the large gate, the anti-magic gate, Warp Nipple, you walk through as you're curious as to where your friends have gone after you've gotten off the ship. You kind of walk off Warp Nipple, and you're immediately seen by Grisha and her large wolf as she turns to you.
Shit.
Stop! You, Dragonborn. You were with my brother's group. Is that true?
Yeah, wait, what? Who's your brother? Who are you? Who the fuck? That's a nice wolf, though. Pretty badass
Okay.
wolf.
Warp Nibble. I want you to do a persuasion roll for me right there.
For sure.
Hey, Pippa, for your teleportation spell, what do you need to know to, like, make a portal?
I believe I have to see the end of where the portal is going to go. For greater teleportation.
What if you have Yo-Yo with you still, right? Maybe I can hide Yo-Yo on me.
She doesn't have. Yo-Yo is not here right now.
No. But remember, I can turn into a little creature.
Oh, yeah. If you can disguise yourself as a small creature, you can hide with me, and then that way
we can teleport back.
All right, so you guys figure that out. Warp Nipple. You don't worry, girl. Get back. Yeah, Warp Nipple. As you kind of give them a persuasion, she looks at you. I know you know my brother Hallman. The Oracle Cats tell me everything. It's a telekinetic gift. They know all about you. The moment you step through into our city, I know everything about you. Warp Nipple, monk, fighter. Huh.
All right. If you would have just said his name instead of just saying your brother, then like I would have known. Yeah, of course I know I know who Holman is. I don't know where he's at.
Well, maybe he'll want to find you. At that moment, the wolf, Warp Nipple, just immediately runs and kind of surrounds you as this kind of large orc wolf immediately starts to growl and kind of surround you, Warp Nipple, as immediately it kind of sticks its large teeth right out in front of your face. It's huge, Warp Nipple, almost about as tall as you are. You're about almost 7 foot tall. Warp Nipple is a dragonborn. You're pretty big.
Fuck?
And this wolf kind of
turn into something. Now we gotta go.
So Hallman, let's just say that you kind of take the step. You just take initiative.
Yeah, I'm going
right out. Immediately,
Can I trip him and then like use magic to disguise myself? To...
All right. So you stick out your foot, and Hallman, you kind of I want you to make a dexterity throw for me as Amelia tries to trip you from going. And Amelia, do you want to take the form of Hallman?
Yeah.
As she
So
does,
as I'm
I
dropping
need to
down to like,
I had 10.
All right.
I'm gonna transform into a little creature to get into
All right. What do you
pocket.
What do you turn into?
Should I do a mouse or a bird? Little. I don't want to get squished.
It's up to you.
Maybe a little mouse.
Am I still in your pocket?
No, you'd have to come out at this point. So as she shrinks, you pop out of the bag of holding, like bop, because you can't shrink with it, or unfortunately.
Well, I can shrink with her. I can shrink myself, right? Maybe.
Yeah, but let's say right now, for the sake of the story, I don't know. That's a little much. So I don't know how it works when she's shrinking as an animal and the bag of holding. I don't know how that works personally. I'd have to look more into that. So let's just say right now, Soccer, you're not in the bag of holding anymore. You popped out. Maybe in that tussle with Olivia, you were both pulled out of the bag. So Warp Nipple, as you stand there with the wolf kind of on you, Thorin, you watch as Hallman, you miss the trip and you run out there. So unfortunately, Amelia, he beat it with a 10, and he makes it out there before you. So right now we have two Hallmans standing there. As Hallman, you've gone out there, and Amelia, you're behind. And so you're disguised as Hallman while Hallman is already on it. So it didn't, unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Hallman, as you go out there, the wolf pivots from Warp Nipple and turns and looks to you as Grisha goes, "Huh?
Yo, what's up?
Leave him alone."
God damn it! Wait! Can I use a spell?
What depends on what spell?
Okay, I want to blind Grisha.
Want to blind her?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to use blind, okay. So as she turns, all of a sudden her vision goes like, he's like, ah! And she kind of tries to look to you, Hallman, but she's immediately like kind of covers her eyes as like a bright light just immediately from Socrates shines straight into her eyes. Ah! And she kind of looks down. She's like,
well, I mean, she can roll. She can roll for it, and she's like permanently blinded for like I don't know how long it lasts.
Oh,
it only lasts
okay.
1 minute.
I thought it was. Oh, so it's only a minute. No, I don't need to roll.
Flashbang.
We'll say that. So she kind of looks. So she's blinded for a second as she doesn't see what's going on, but the wolf seems to still notice you, Hallman, as the orc wolf kind of slowly like turns from Warp Nipple and comes towards you. Warp Nipple, you're now. Too? No, it did not blind him. And also we're gonna go on to Hallman now. You're antsy today, Sakura.
Listen, she wants to go. Yo, let's do it. She wants to.
Last episode, she's like, I want to sit here and do nothing. Now you're like, I'm gonna fucking do everything. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Hallman, you're out there right now in the middle with Grisha. She's kind of blinded for a second as she rubs her eyes, and she kind of takes the moment. She looks up after a minute.
Call down your wolf right now, or it gets a lot worse.
This could be over, brother, if you just come with me. It could be a lot simpler. We don't have to kill Dad. We can just have a beautiful wedding. How about this? You and your friends, you compete in the games for my wedding, Hallman. It's my wedding. She kind of comes to you closer, Hallman. She's trying to be your sister. Look, remember when we were little and talked about the future? Well, here I am, getting married. I'm going to be a ruler. You and Dad will be set.
Wait, she getting married to her dad?
No, it's
not her.
Oh.
No. This was the one marrying the Hallsworth.
We're not in Egypt.
We're like, oh shit. That one.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's the Hallsworth marriage. At that moment, the guards also begin to start to surround the rest of all of you guys, as they kind of all start to creep in around you. Even Warp Nipple, the 20 guards seem to start to disperse around you.
Are there still a lot of people around?
There's a relatively good amount of like citizens on the street. Yeah, I mean it is a city.
Why do you want me to play in games? What type of games do you want?
Well, here, the Hallsworths seem to have a tradition where when they get married, they like to watch some fights. All you'd have to do is be a part of that, right? I mean, how hard can that be?
Okay.
Okay.
Here's my offer.
Yes.
I'll fight in your games. I'll compete. But I want to fight you.
She looks at, like, to the group. I'll have to ask Drew, but I think we could make something work.
If I
Yo,
win...
Holman.
Yeah.
Your sister seems kind of cunty, bro.
as you say that, one of the guards immediately, Warp Nipple, takes a staff and like points it straight towards your throat. And he's like right there. He's like, say it again.
Wait, hold on. Can I do something?
Yeah. Wait, hey, what's up?
Okay, I want to shrink Grisha and put her in my pocket and just kidnap
Well,
her.
you can't just put her in your pocket. You can shrink her, but you're not next to her. You're not like close enough to where she would just be next to you.
Okay, well, Pippa's a bird, right? So she could just like.
I don't think she changed yet.
I don't think she changed into a bird yet.
I didn't change yet.
Okay, so no. No, you're just all right there. It's a tense moment. It's like a standoff right now. So I don't recommend it, Sakura. But hey, you can try it in a little bit. However, don't forget you're surrounded by 20 guards, and they're all completely armored up at about 50 healthy.
Yeah, but then I would have a hostage.
Okay, well, hey, you might be able to get there. However, if you want to try to shrink her, go for it. I mean, that's up to you.
Let's do it.
Okay. What's her dexterity save? Do you know?
She just has to have a Constitution save of 14.
Okay. I'll roll for this one.
And I can shrink her down.
I wonder how strong my fucking dragon breath is now that I'm like more golden.
It's pretty strong now. Your levels rose, everybody, so you're pretty strong. And no, she beat it with a 19. I'm sorry, Sakura.
Damn.
But as you try to shrink her, Sakura, she immediately with her powers deflects your magic. As you watch, as you kind of do one, she goes almost immediately as if she senses it, and you watch as like your magic kind of just immediately off of her. Grisha goes, fine. You versus me. The rest.
If I win,
what?
My father gets to leave alive.
Father.
My father gets to leave alive and unharmed.
Fine. However, the rest of you also have to participate in the games. Let's go. At that moment, you all are immediately once again teleported. Just like that.
Damn it.
As each of you, Thorin, Warp Nipple, Nikane, Cyrus, Sakura, Amelia, and Pippa. All of you immediately teleported. As you get into this large kind of arena territory, you all are in different holding cells with different people. We have Sakura and Thorin. You both are again separated from the group with each other, and you're put into one holding cell. Amelia,
I'm gonna teleport into Pippa's cell.
You can't. Right now in these holding cells, in each of these holding cells, there is a non-magic, anti-magic field, just like when you guys walked into the place. So unfortunately, as you guys are held in these cells, there's no magic. Amelia, you and Warp Nipple are in the same cell. Nikane and Pippa are in the same cell. And Hallman and Cyrus are in the same cell. Oh, sorry, hold on, no. Warp Nipple and Hallman, Cyrus and Amelia. Sorry about that.
Is Olivia still with us, or is she?
Olivia is not with you. As you look into the audience, You see in this kind of coliseum-y space, you see all these people in formal kind of wedding attire that seem to be filling in this venue, as if it once again was a planned event, seemingly, with invites already sent out to this. As they start to clamor in, your group are all looking at each other in these little tiny cages that you are being held in at the moment. The first thing that happens is Sakura and Thorin. You are approached by a guard. All right, you two. You will be the first ones up. Prepare for battle. You can use only the weapons and spells that you have on you. Your magic will come back when you're outside of here. However, you cannot leave the stadium.
Or else what?
Let's just say, my darling, the land of Drew has a lot of teleportation magic. The moment you would try to leave this stadium, you'd hit the top, and it'll teleport you down to the bowels below. Underneath the land of Drew is a dormant volcano. However, the lava is still there and ever boiling. Let's just say you'll be there. The guard kind of then gives you both a crooked smile. Good luck in the games. And Z then leaves. All right, everybody, we're going to head into our first fight here. Sakura, Thorin, if you don't mind, the rest of you all take a quick little break for me, and we're going to get into our first fight. So, Sakura, Thorin, your cage that you're being held in, immediately the gates open, and you're both kind of magically shoved out into this kind of gladiator field. The environment of this stadium, by the way, seems to change. As you get out there, it seems to be like just sand, but then it changes into like a rocky, hill-like field with kind of different boulders that have just pop out of the ground that kind of make this kind of rocky terrain around you. As then you watch as a large ball flies in from above, and you all look up. This kind of black ball opens up, and out falls a robot. A large kind of steampunk, golden geared running robot, kind of very bronze in like most of its outer armor. He kind of looks up with like a kind of steampunk goggled eyeballs as he then takes out like two large blades. You hear on like an announcer's voice speak. First fight, Thorin Bouncer's Bane and Sakura versus the assassin droid of Drew. This large robotic assassin kind of then steps out before you. I need Thorin and Sakura to give me an initiative roll, please.
Okay, let's go.
I'll whisper to Holman.
Yes, you can. You're in the same cell as him, yes.
Bro, what's with the Roman bullshit going on in here, man? What the fuck?
Listen,
I got a 19.
I'm
Nice.
just
I got a
excited, man.
Nice. So you guys are both attack the robot first. So Sakura, you're up. Then Thorin. It's just you two versus this giant kind of metallic ninja.
Is it like a golem, or is it like an actual like robot powered by electricity?
It's an actual robot powered by electricity, so you actually have advantage on it, Sakura, because when you hit it.
Does he have batteries then, or?
No, he runs on like he kind of runs on like steampunk gears that seem to be like moving him every time. They kind of are never ending, as it just continuously seems to kind of be like grinding and moving towards you. It's very creepy, and it's like kind of very slow motion claymation type of way that it moves. So Sakura, you can have an attack and an action.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my guiding bolt.
All right, go for it. So as you hit it, and do I have to make a save, or is it that just you with a hit?
No, it's just me with the hit. I got a 17 to hit.
Okay, you got it, because you have an advantage on that as well, so you get, I think, an extra +2 on that on my end as well, because he has a disadvantage, so you hit.
Okay, and then I got 21 damage.
Damn! Okay, good job. 21 damage.
And then I'm going to just do it again.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Okay, I got a 15.
Nice. So you didn't hit him on that one, though. So you got only 21 damage on him there.
No.
So, okay, so he's at 81 now. So Thorin, you're up, buddy.
All right. What visible weapons does this robot have again?
He has two like large, like robotic, like kind of just bronze steeled large blades in each hand. However, he is a robot, so he starts to spin them as he kind of walks towards you. He takes the blast from Sakura, and one of his armored plates kind of falls off of his body. But then he goes like, and kind of turns to look at you, Thorin, as you kind of look right back at the robot.
Okay, well then I'm gonna rage and charge at him and try to hit right where that blade or where that armor plate fell off with my warhammer.
Fantastic. So you just like kind of rage up. We watch this dwarf in his spiked armor. Ah! As Thorin, you just rage. It's a warhammer, right? So you just swing a giant, and you swing at him. So give me a hit. Let's see if you break it. You got to break a 17.
Got exactly a 17. I don't know.
Love it. So you hit him. You definitely hit him, and you get 7 points of damage. And
I didn't roll. No, that second roll, I don't know why it rolled an attack again. I haven't rolled.
Oh, okay. So what kind of damage did you do?
Let's see, and I'll add 2 to this for the rage, so 13.
Yeah, 13. Nice. Great job.
Okay, and my second attack, I will aim at that same spot.
Gotcha.
And hit again. Sweet.
Love it. So you hit again, and then another. As you swing into the robot, you smash him and give him 11 hit points of damage.
13 again for rage. 2 big hits.
Oh, nice. And another 2 hits, yes. So, boom. Okay, oh, by the way, everybody, Nickane, Jake just said that he's apologizing. He's having some problems with his internet, I guess. Is that right? Yeah, so Jake will be here next time. He just sent a whole message about it, just so you know. All right, so back to the... Yeah, sorry. So sorry, everybody. Jake was going to be here. He's just having some technical issues. Awesome, Thorin. Great job. So the robot assassin, he then kind of takes the blast as one of his large armor plates just falls off his body. The other one, Sakura, the robot, like lifts its giant metal blade and points it at you. It kind of bends its head and his jaw just creaks open as the robot then kind of pulls back. It has like a lot of wires hanging off its Sakura as its gears turn inside of its body. And it raises its large blade. It's like uses like a thermal vision and then swings at you, Sakura. And it does... what is your armor class again?
19.
19. Okay, let me roll. I was going to roll with my regular dice, but... Okay, so it's 19, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so he didn't hit. So he swings at you, Sakura, with his giant blade. And unfortunately, he misses. You dodge it, Sakura, like dodging this giant bronze, gross, jagged blade. He swings again at you, Sakura. And this time I'll roll my regular dice. And he does... Sorry, hold on. Plus a thing. Okay, so he does a natural 20 on that one. Boom. So he hits you on that one, Sakura.
Oh, shit.
And you also take an extra 5 hit points of damage.
So how much do I get?
Hold on 1 second. It is plus 5. You take 25 hit points of damage.
God damn.
So he swings at you, Sakura. You take as he slices into your arm and across your chest. The blade just kind of slices right through you. And, like, unfortunately, you watch Thorin as Sakura starts to bleed out, like, her chest slightly. But that's the end of the robot's turn. So, Sakura, you're actually up next.
Okay, I'm going to use this thing called Channel Divinity, and it restores 25 hit points.
Okay, so you immediately focus and you heal yourself. That's kind of the Thorin. You watch as your friend's chest, her kind of, he sliced through her top, so you kind of see like her front chest. Unfortunately, Sakura, your chest is kind of showing right now. It's from the rip, and you see that as the cut kind of heals itself. Not your full tits are all out, Sakura. You don't got your titties all out, but Thorin, you watch as the cut that's bleeding on her heals up. Sakura, you have another move. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do my guiding bolt again.
Okay, so you kind of heal yourself and you look at the robot and kind of tilt your head as you send out another fucking bolt and you hit.
Yes.
So you hit him again.
Okay, let's see what damage I get.
What do you do?
22.
What do you do? 22. Love it.
Come on, guys, you got this.
Fantastic. So he's down. He's down to fucking 59 hit points. So Thorin, you're up next, man.
Take out his batteries.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly attack him right in the batteries.
Get him. Hit him right in his batteries. You smash his batteries. Smash him right in the batteries. It's good to have you back, Wolf Nipple. Get him right in the batteries, boy.
Right in the batteries. Right.
So you have to hit break a 17.
All right, first attack hits.
You hit him for sure.
For 11 damage.
11 damage, yes, sir.
Let me just double check how reckless attack works. Oh yeah, okay. I get advantage on attack rolls, but he does too when he attacks me. Okay, cool.
Okay. And is that your only?
No, that was my first attack. Second attack.
You don't hit.
Nope. Second attack misses even with advantage. Okay.
Yeah. So you swing. You swing. Unfortunately, wow, you hit him the first time. You kind of knock the robot's jaw off, and it just goes. And it kind of just watches its fucking jaw just breaks off, like oil from the gears and everything starts like dripping out of the robot's face. And you swing again, but the robot kind of misses you as it kind of stumbles backwards. The robot, however, takes out its giant blade for it, and it goes to combat you as it pivots. He takes a giant swing. And Thorin, what's your armor class again? Sorry, guys, I can't remember all your armor classes. 18. So he does not hit. So he swings Thorin, and he misses. And then he takes another swing at you, Thorin, as he raises his giant, one of his bronze blades, and he swings down. He tries to hit you again. And Thorin, he does hit with a 20 on that one. So he hits you, and you take the +5 on his damage. So you take, okay, 70. You take 24 hit points of damage.
Ooh, nice hit. All right.
So he slices you, Thorin, and you take a big slash right across your face. So Thorin, you're kind of bleeding out of your fucking, like, your cheek and your nose are kind of dripping blood into your dark black beard, Thorin, as like this little dwarf. You look up at this robot in a rage. Sakura, you're up next as you look at this robot that just sliced through your friend's face.
I'm gonna use my guiding bolt again.
What are you gonna do?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my guiding bolt again.
Okay, that's your go-to attack this time. Okay, so you're gonna aim. You gotta hit. We gotta break a 17 again.
Okay, let's see here.
That guiding bolt it's a heavy hitter. I understand. You got him. Okay. So what's the damage? You send out another.
It's 16.
Nice. So your lightning bolts are doing a fantastic amount of damage as he takes it again. You're watching the robot as he like starts to break down and spark out of his geared body that's like starting to like fall apart and corrode. One of the wires just kind of pops off his body and all the steam starts going as he kind of just sprays all around. However, Sakura, that is the end of your turn. And Thorin, you're up next, man.
All right, I'm going to recklessly attack him right in the robot gonads again.
You're getting him in the batteries. I love it. Hey, we're trying to make a good fight for you out there, Archie. Thank you. Thank you for loving the fight right now.
Ooh,
you hit
critical hit. Yay.
You swing again with a critical hit. Yeah, you go bash, and you swing and bash the robot right into the center of his body. The metal just goes, the gears fly off of his body as he takes 12 hit points of damage.
Nice one.
All right.
Bust those batteries, my boy.
Yeah, so Warp Nipple, you're just like, bust those batteries! Pipple, you're like, yeah! As you guys are like chanting from your cells on the side. The audience, by the way, Sakura and Thorin, the audience are loving it. As they're like, fuck yeah! And you hit him on the second one too, Thorin. So what's his damage?
Let's see. Second one does not as much. 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. That's still good, man. So you hit him with 8 damage. The robot, just another gear from his body. Whang! As it flies off. the robot just makes this kind of gearing crackdown noise as his head begins to fall apart off of the body. You watch as his robot head just clank, rolls off onto the ground as his body continues to try to thrash around. It swings its blade, but however in a disadvantage without its head. So it swings at you, Thorin, right in front of you. It tries to break your armor class, and it does not. So he swings Thorin, and again it misses you as it and it misses. Then it swings again in a furious blade swipe, trying to hit you, Sakura, but you're, I think, in reach. And it hits you, Sakura, because it has a +2, and it hits you. So you take 10 hit points of damage.
No.
So Sakura, you take another swipe as it slices through your arm, and you take it and you watch the blood kind of pour out of you. This time not so bad, but you still take the hit. However, you're up, Sakura, and this robot's only got 12 hit points left. So let's see what you got.
Okay. Let's see.
Hallman, by the way, as she's kind of preparing her last attack, you look up, and Hallman, you can see that your sister Grisha is seated now next to her wolf, and next to her is a bald man with a thick kind of reddish mustache, and he's very elegant and regal looking, but extremely tough and brute. And you know this to be Rhaegar Hallsworth, as he takes his seat next to your sister. He puts his hand on her shoulder and rests it gently as he kind of grips on her shoulder. You can see this even from the audience. Amelia, you also notice that this is a Hallsworth. You can tell exactly who it is by his red mustache. That red Hallsworth's hair. That is very, something you've seen many times.
I'm a motherfucker. You just wait. He come back.
As I see him, like, fire kind of, like, sparks at my fingertips.
I think I'm gonna go with this arrow of lightning.
Okay, go for it.
Is there a dragonborn, like, female in the crowd I can wink
20.
to?
Yeah, you hit him, Sakura, so you got him with the light. And by the way, Warp Nipple, you are looking around, you're scouting the audience, looking for, like, who's there. You see, like, this group of, like, there's, like, a couple young girls in there. One of them happens to be a dragonborn. She's, like, looking at, like, through the crowd and shit. She doesn't notice you. you're like looking out. So what's the damage, Sakura?
So I got 15, and so since it's the final blow, I kind of want to do something where, like, I kind of shoot towards him as I'm shooting my lightning arrow at him.
Yeah.
And I want to, like, go, like, smash into his head and take his head and kind of, like, throw it towards Grisha and Hallsworth, where they're sitting.
Okay, so let's watch as you, like, kind of, like, arrow your own body, and like this lightning arrow just comes out of your body like a lightning bow, and it's lightning arrow just. But as you do that, you kind of shoot with the lightning. So you turn into the lightning as you shoot it from your hands, and your body, just like in an immediate zap, turned into a thick electricity, and you hit the robot's body as its body just kind of explodes, and the head that rolled off shoots off at Grisha and Hallsworth. However, as you watch this kind of head from the explosion shoot towards them, Hallsworth catches the head right as it's about to hit Grisha's face. He, like, catches it like a baseball, like, as he, like, just protects his woman and just looks down like, impressive. You're the daughter of Zeus, correct?
Wouldn't you like to know?
God damn.
You're a charmer.
Down there.
He looks to you, Thorin. Thorin Bouncersbane. Your uncle was a prick.
Yeah, no argument here.
I'm impressed with your battle. You two are invited to the wedding. You may take your seat. Drew kind of gives you a bow to each of you. Kind of elegant.
Do I get a +1?
What do you mean? Do you get a +1? Like, do you mean level up?
No,
to the wedding.
Oh, +1. Oh, well, that's what you. Oh, sorry, I meant your level. I was like, what? No. He kind of looks at you, and they look at each other.
I'd like to invite my dad.
You'd like to invite your dad?
Yeah, Zeus.
Oh, they kind of look to each other. We'll have to think about this, and they kind of like whisper to each other, like.
I mean, I'm sure he'd love to hear about me being locked in a cage.
Now I want you to do a.
Well, that got perverted fast.
Yeah, I want. Let's do Sakura.
I wasn't going that way.
Let's do an intimidation roll on that one, or what do you guys think?
Like I feel like she's not trying to be intimidating. I feel like she's trying to be like goofy.
Yeah, she's trying to persuade them.
Maybe charisma.
Yeah. Let's do charisma. Let's do a charisma check.
And 18.
Okay. So they look at you like, my dear, it would be an honor if your father could attend. We didn't know that other realm gods could even be contacted or attend, but you will be a guest of honor at our wedding. You as well, Thorin Bouncer Fane. You two are both teleported from the center of the field to the sides in the stands, not too far away from Grisha and Halsworth. They kind of look to the rest of the group. The next battle will begin soon. Pippa, Nicaine, and Amelia, and Cyrus. You will be the two last battles. As Warp Nipple and Hallman will be next. However, we have a bit of entertainment for you tonight. And before we go on our break, everybody here, and we'll do the next battle after the break, we have a little small, fun video that I'm going to have pull up as Amelia. Can you do a history check for me? Do you have what's your history like?
I got a 17.
All right. So, Amelia, you immediately recognize the sound of this voice that you're going to hear in a moment. Well, you've heard it in your past, and it's immediately kind of familiar, slightly more gruff, but still as beautiful as the first time you heard it in Ulrich. As you kind of are then, Drew stands up and goes, "We have some entertainment. Please welcome a brilliant minstrel." At that moment, everybody, you watch as a kind of Tom Waits, Bob Dylan kind of looking faun with black fur on his legs and a hat, kind of a fedora that he wears, kind of walks out. He's kind of grizzled and older with like a black, kind of very black but grayed peppered beard, very kind of olive skin, and two kind of little fawn horns that curl that come out of his fedora hat. He kind of has little overalls on as well that cover his kind of hairy chest. He has a banjo.
Wait, I have a question. Can me and Thorin see this entertainment that is occurring from wherever?
Yes, you guys can, but once again, you're like in a field in the arena. Nobody can use magic in these bubbles that they're in. So once again, you're in like the magic anti-field. However, what do you want to see?
Oh, I was just gonna look at Thorin and be like, who the hell wears a fedora anymore?
Everything comes back eventually.
Like it's fashion, it's cyclical. But okay. So as you guys gotta like have a little shit on him as he comes out, they go like, you see that the old kind of fawn, he has a banjo, and this banjo has a kind of a living face on the banjo. It kind of seems to wink and smile and is alive as they announce the song. So if you don't mind, I'm going to be sharing a screen, everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy this performance.
That's pretty badass.
By well, you're going to be hearing him sing in a second, and this is something I threw together, everybody. But please enjoy the first song by Blackjack and Banjo.
Okay, we're on it.
And as Blackjack enters, he kind of releases a loud belch before he sings. Amelia, you know this to be something that he does all the time when he performs. So please enjoy the song by Blackjack and Banjo as he takes the stage.
Took a bit of Norwich to feel what I could lose. I got 10 feet older and I felt a little shorter, but fuck it, it was something to do. Now I'm living out in Norwich, and I drive a lot of cool train. I made $1 million and I felt a big ball of bucket on women and booze. Now I don't wanna get high like me. You don't wanna get high like me. You don't wanna get on that roller coaster and be all alone. You don't wanna ride a bus like this. Never known a drug like this. You know, get up on that stage singing. Oh, get up on that stage and oh, I know a sad song, sad song. Yeah, oh, I know a sad song, sad song. You don't wanna get high like me. You don't wanna get high like me. You don't wanna get on that roller coaster and be all alone. You don't wanna drive a bus like this. Never know a drug like this. Get up on that station. Get up on that station. Oh, sad song. My name is Blackjack and it's a banjo. And thank you very much.
He kind of ends his song as the whole kind of stadium kind of gives like an applaud towards him as he kind of ends up ending his little tune and kind of look. And then you can see Amelia from the crowd in your little cell. You see Blackjack kind of look to Amelia. He immediately recognizes you and gives you a little kind of a wink as he smiles. And then he puts his banjo on his back. The banjo looks at you, Amelia, and gives you a little wink as well. And he kind of walks over to your cell as the crowd applauds and everything. Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Look how grown you is. My God. How long has it been? 5? 6 years?
Where the hell have you been?
You know me. I've been everywhere. Last time I saw you, you were hanging out with Theo. I heard about what happened to him. Sorry to hear that. Where's the other one? You know, the purple eyes. Used to be around him a lot.
I just kind of hang my head and go, the usual that happens when people hang out with me for too long.
He kind of like looks at you. Well, Fireball. I hope you're doing okay. Kind of looks at the cell you're in. I'll be watching you from the stands. All right? Kind of swings the banjo back around and gives you a kind of couple plucks. You're still as beautiful as your mother. I miss Cassandra. And he kind of heads back into like the little kind of tunnel he came out of. And you hear another sound, another announcement. Walking on to the field next, Holman, Adminor, and Warped Nipple. However, my friends, we're going to take a quick break here. Right after the break, which we're going to do for about 5 minutes or so, we'll be back. And Warped Nipple and Holman, prepare for a battle.
Wait,
I'm going to put on.
I thought Holman was gonna fight his sister.
You'll see. You'll have to see what happens after the break.
I'm confused,
bro. I hope I.
So I'm gonna share another. I'm gonna share the screen, and you can go watch the art.
Yo, you ready to kill someone?
Bro, hell yeah. What do you mean? Been waiting weeks for this,
The
man.
stadium will burn.
Dude, I'm about to burn you in the process. We're all gonna get burned. I want an autograph from that dude.
Black Jack or Jack Black?
Both. Yo, was it just me or was Blackjack kind of like?
Creeper.
Yeah, he was on some. He was on
Dude,
something.
I was like, oh, you look so. He's like, oh, you look so beautiful. It's just like your mother. I was like, excuse me.
Yo, what did Amelia mean? People that hang out with her too long die? Because we've been hanging out for a little bit.
Look, man, I got some history. It's been a rough journey.
Probably her backstory. Too. That too.
Like, what's the time limit, man? How many?
Look,
Damn.
man, like, shit happens. Okay?
Oh my god. I'm just cracking up at these comments, to be honest.
Bro, I completely forgot you were streaming.
Oh yeah.
I said the C word so many times. My bad. Not sure what are like, policies and shit like that.
Yeah, definitely, Archibald.
Yo, was he drunk?
The people in the comments are saying that maybe he was on some kind of magical dust.
Oh, nice.
What, like angel dust?
Yes.
Not pixie dust.
Yeah, pixie dust. We'll call it pixie dust.
He was on them PDs.
Okay, are we back? Oh, you're muted.
I know.
Oh.
Sorry. All right, everybody, I was just making sure my camera's good. We're back, everybody. Welcome back to Spicy and Dicey, Act 2 of episode, 7? All right, everybody. So, Sakura, Thorin, great job. You guys are going to be resting now a little bit in the audience as you guys are watching your friends. As Blackjack, by the way, everybody, why can't a guy just be a nice older man? Why do they all have to be creepy and just everything?
Well,
what if he's
he
just
was-
sweet?
He has a fedora, okay?
One, yeah, okay, I can give a list. 1, fedora. Number 2, he winked, and his banjo winked.
And
Well,
also, old men have nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's, you know what? That's a very true thing, except for life. That's the only thing they got
Except
to
for
lose.
life.
Except for life. Anywho, everybody, welcome back to Spicy and Dicey. Okay, so awesome, Sakura and Thorin. As you guys take your seats, and Blackjack has his little moment with Amelia, and he puts his band on his back. He kind of looks towards the crowd, and he gives them another kind of like little wave before he heads off and goes into the tunnel that he came out of. At that moment, you guys heard the announcements of Hallman and Warp Nipple. You guys your cage that you're in is immediately opens up, and Warp Nipple, you're kind of forced out as well as you, Hallman, as you're seemingly forced out of this kind of holding cell that you're in. Both of you, as you know, don't really have much magic. You have magic slight abilities, but both of you seem to rely on who you are. At that moment, Hallman, you look up at your sister as Grisha and Drew still sit at their seats. She still has her wolf by her side. Drew stands up. Obviously, Hallman, I can't let you fight my bride. I hope you realize this, yes?
No.
Look.
Yo, she's marrying a pussy.
He looks to you, Warp Nipple. Dragonborn, you amuse me! As he kind of leans back and his bald head shines like with a glimmer on it, you see. Hallman Adminor. Look, I'll tell you this much, Hallman. I'm proud that you came all this way. Your sister said you would, and I knew that she would never lie to me. But I'll tell you this, Hallman, if you win this fight, you will be a most honored guest at our wedding, and your father will go free. I swear on my own father's name, of J. Hallsworth Sr. We all know the Hallsworths are men of their word, and they come through. Now, I do know, Hallman, however, that I have a fight equal to as impressive as your sister. Rumor has it that you and Olivia rode on a dinosaur. The rest of the crowd all seemingly laugh in like a just judging you. Interesting. Here at the land of Drew, Hallman, as you know, you're from it. We pride ourselves on our intelligence, our metalwork, technology. We have relics from the past. But how would you like to go up against something truly strong, Hallman? As you guys watch, the gate opens and Warp Nipple, from your left, closest to you, comes a large robotic T-Rex that exits, made out of the steam-punked grinding gears that the same robot they fought before you is made out of, except for 10 times larger and moving at a very slow pace. The gears inside of this T-Rex just kind of turn, and it opens its mouth and Warp Nipple. You see that inside its teeth are razor-sharp black metal teeth in its silver body. The T-Rex has no arms, just very like strong, thick robotic legs. And it kind of roars in like a mechanical as it kind of just like looks at all of you. And it kind of turns again. And looks down at the two of you. Drew sits back down next to his bride. Let the fight begin. I need Hallman.
What the fuck?
Warp Nipple and Hallman, please give me an initiative roll, please.
Oh. We're gonna die.
You fucking dickhead, man.
God damn it.
Okay, you got a 7 and a Warp Nipple, whatever you get.
Oh,
you're good.
You know, if y'all can start working on your chains or something, hop out of here. We need help. SOS 911.
911. Hold on.
The chat is saying that you guys gotta write it. You gotta write it. Looks like you're gonna have to write it.
I can barely do it.
So luckily, Warp Nipple and Hallman again. You guys both are lucky to go first. So Warp Nipple, you're up. What do you want to do? This robot does not have a high armor class. Weirdly enough, it actually, as you examine the body, Warp Nipple, you can see that the robotic armor on this dinosaur is very thin. So it's actually quite thin. You only need to break a 13 on your hit rolls. So right. Warp Nipple, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
cool.
you want to do.
Yo, I'm gonna whisper to Homer real quick. I'll be like, yo, his armor's kind of shit, bro. Yo, watch this. And then
yo, watch this.
I walk up to the big hulking Jurassic fuck and I say,
you move close.
Am I close?
Yeah, you're within the 40 feet. You have a speed of 40 feet, so you're within 40 feet.
I'm within 40 feet.
Yeah. So you're good.
Wait. So am I 40 feet away from it, or am I?
No. As in, you're within 40 feet, so your walking distance is 40. Like you can move 40 foot within a single move. So like, as in, that's your speed right there. And you're close enough to hit it within. Like you're within reach of hitting it. You don't really have to move too much. You're within like 5 to 7 feet away from this giant dinosaur who looms kind of mechanically over you. So you're good if you want to make a melee attack.
All right, for sure. I'm I'm just gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it in this T-Rex thighs with this great sword.
Oh, fantastic, dude. So give me a roll. You just gotta beat a 13 on your roll.
Oh, right. Fuck.
So you roll damage. So just roll the hit first. I know sometimes it can be annoying on the app. I'm sorry.
Oops.
You're good. So you did hit him on that one. You did hit him on that one, unfortunately. So you swing, but you don't hit him on that one. But you can swing again if you want, Warp Nipple.
Yo, we're gonna die. Come on.
Hey man, I've been out of action for a minute.
It's okay. You wanted to touch the fucking tomb?
All right. I'm a swing. I'm a swing at him again. This time, that was just a little test run just to see what was gonna happen.
You can just roll it. Just roll the d20 on that, and see if you can beat a 13.
All right, I hit him at a 13.
You did. You got him at a 13. So yeah, you got him. So you hit him. And what is that damage?
That's a 12.
So it's a 12. Got it. Got you. Yeah, so you're down. So you got him down. He's at. I was gonna bring him down to 100. Hold on. There you go. Okay, you got him down to 95 because he was at a little bit over 100. So cool. All right, Warp Nipple. So Hallman, you're up next. So Warp Nipple, you hit him on your second hit. You slice the robot's leg. The T-Rex kind of just like takes a step back as you do cut right through the metal on his leg. Hallman, you're up next, buddy.
How tall is it?
The robot is it actually doesn't say. Let's say that it's about 13 foot tall.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna initiate rage.
Okay. You just fucking Warp Nipple, you look over as Hallman just fucking flexes and his muscles just fucking bulge out of his fucking body as he fucking is raging like crazy. It's impressive, man. You're pretty strong, Warp Nipple, so to see this human, or a half-elf basically next to you, get as ripped basically as you are, is quite impressive. So Hallman, what do you want to do next?
So I have a thing called a frenzy attack. So I can use it as like a bonus action on each of my turns. So I get three chances to use Rose on its legs. So
Fantastic.
I'm gonna start swinging, and I'm gonna miss the first time.
Don't hit the first.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. We might die today.
You hit the second. So what's the damage?
Only 8.
No, it's +2. It's
plus 2, so 10. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, 10. So you took him down. So you smash into his leg. You dent in the metal on one of the sides of his legs as it takes the whack into the side of its leg. Hallman, you can hit one more time. You got a third one here.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's better.
Okay, so you definitely hit that one. So what's the damage?
8.
Okay, 8 + 2, so another 10. Fantastic. Okay, so you brought him down to 75. Warp Nipple, you watch as Hallman just fucking takes out his giant axe rose. It shines in the sun as it glistens on the beautiful axe, and the rose shines on it from his family crest. And you swing and slice into the fucking side of the T-Rex's metal leg. That other leg, Hallman, there's 2 giant gashes in its legs, as well as Warp Nipple's giant gash in the leg that it gave it. The robot, however, Hallman, turns towards you, and the T-Rex takes like a giant. It tries to take a giant bite at you. So your armor class is 19.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what he does.
I'm just having flashbacks of what we did with Thorin's uncle right now.
So you take the hit, Hallman. He bites you.
Oh my god!
And you take a hit of 33 hit points of damage.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. So the T-Rex kind of just lunges at you like a giant robot, Hallman, as you're right at its legs, and it takes you in its mouth. And Hallman, you feel the black, sharp metal teeth just go into the side of your body, and it just digs into you, Hallman, as you start bleeding out of the side. The T-Rex then starts to thrash you around and move you, Hallman, and it throws you with its next action. It lets you out of its mouth, and Hallman, you take 5 more hit points of damage as you hit the ground.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a bad hit, Hallman.
Well, Father, I tried.
Oh, shit. All right. So up next is Warp Nipple. You got to help out your homie.
Yo, what's this? What's this health at?
The T-Rex is at 75.
No, Hallman, my homie.
I'm at 21.
He's at 21.
Look, bro, if you die, no, I'm gonna just turn and talk to him. Look, bro, if you die, like it's okay. I'm probably gonna die with you. I'm gonna just nuke all of us, and
All right, so Hallman, as you're thrown definitely about more than 30 feet away from the group. By the way, you're thrown like 60 feet, Hallman. So you're out of range. So Warp Nipple, whatever you want to do, Hallman's not near you. So I'm just saying.
all right, I'm gonna have to that breath, and I'm gonna have to like try to melt some of this arm or melt some of his health down. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I think I have to do a dexterity saving throw on this one. I think. You know what? Does it say in the breath weapon what I got to do? I'm curious.
It says
I think it's like
14.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And I fail, so you definitely hit him. So what's the? Because I only got a 6. So what's the damage?
Oh, okay.
Because you don't have to roll that one. It's just it's a damage of 8. Okay. So let's do that. You got 8 damage, and then do you want to do it again?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay, so you do it again, and okay, you hit again. So what's the next damage? So I only rolled a 2.
Ooh, hit him with a 16, boy.
Okay, so that blast hits him hard. The other one was a small blast. The other blast, the fucking T-Rex just takes it in the jaw, and you watch as a couple of the metal black teeth shoot out of its face as your Godzilla flame just goes out of your mouth, and he just takes it.
Get him, Warp Nipple!
So Warp Nipple, that's a good action. Hallman, you're up next, buddy.
I just realized, where is Chomps?
Chomps is in Pippa's Pokeball.
Oh, fuck. Damn, so I don't even have him. Okay. Shit. All right, I'm gonna...
Or her Dimension Ball. Sorry. No copyright issues. Sorry.
Listen, if this is it, let's do it. Okay, I'm just gonna charge at it with my Frenzy. So okay, I'm assuming...
You got it.
If I get up to it, does that take 1 turn?
Yes, you have to move. You have to move close. You ran up 40 feet or within 40 feet, so that's 1 action. You were thrown about 50 feet, so you are within 10 feet. So you can use that plus, I guess. So now you have 2 more actions. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm gonna throw my spear at its head first.
Okay. So you have to break a 13. You got it.
16. So 11.
11 damage. Damn. So you throw your spear. It goes right through the T-Rex's metal head. As it fucking takes it, and it's like fucking head just cricks sideways, and you watch as this kind of T-Rex's head just goes and it kind of just like bends and cricks as it sparks out of its sides.
If I can like jump up at it, I want to swing at its head.
You got it. So you can jump in the air. You got a big jump, so you're quite strong. You jump up.
Oh shit!
You hit. That's a big hit. So you definitely hit. What's the damage? You guys watch.
It's still 9.
In the area, and he comes down, and with a hit of 9 damage, you just smack the robotic T-Rex in its face as you smash in the side of its like kind of snout, metallic snout. It just kind of bends inwards. However, the robot T-Rex is up next, and he kind of turns. Warp Nipple. The robot stumbles back and he swings its tail at you, Warp Nipple. So you have to do a dexterity saving throw, and you got to beat a 13.
All right, for sure. Let's do it. Dexterity, right?
Yes, sir.
Wait, is that... It says dexterity acrobats. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can do dexterity or acrobatics. Either one here.
Okay, cool.
I know you have a good acrobatics as well. So, okay, so you beat it. Yeah, that's a 13. So you got it, and you do not get hit. So he swings his tail at you, Warp Nipple, and you luckily just kind of do like a Matrix, like, and the tail just like goes over your body, like slow motion. Exactly. You just like Neo, as the T-Rex tail swings over you. The T-Rex then turns to you, Hallman, as he pivots back, and his head, kind of the robotic bent head that's all like fucked up, turns to try to take a giant bite out of you with its remaining teeth, Hallman. He needs to break a
19.
So he's got a 13. So he does not hit on that one either.
Fuck off, T-Rex.
Yeah, he tries to bite you, but his head is all mangled and the jaw's all crooked, and he can't get a bite. So the T-Rex all fucked up. Warp Nipple, you're up again, my brother.
All right, cool. Can I jump on this motherfucker's back?
Yeah, go for it. You can try. I mean, you're close enough. So if you jump, you take one action, you leap and jump onto its back. You kind of just like grab on. I want you to do an acrobatics check for me there too.
All right, cool.
See how you do.
Oh yeah, I'm on his back.
Yep. So you got on. Yep, you are. So you got on. And you're pretty good. So you're like on this metal T-Rex's like back. You're just kind of holding on to him and stuff like that. You're pretty secure though.
God damn, this thing is hot.
Yeah, it's fuck. Yeah. The robot's like you can feel the heat radiating off its metallic body as the gears inside. You can hear them turning and glitching. Just.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna take my short sword. I'm gonna try like stab it in it, and like hold on with that.
Yeah, just like stick it inside. Yeah. So you go for it. Give me a roll. You got to beat just a simple 13 on that.
Let's hit it, man.
That's sick, man. So you're like on its back. You take out your blade. It's like, you don't get it. So you try. You're like on its back, and you like try to stick your sword in its back. However, the metal on its back, it kind of just kind of slides off because the T-Rex is moving. So your sword, unfortunately, you can't get it inside of the metallic armor of the T-Rex. Hallman, you're up.
So my spear is sticking out of its head, right?
Yeah, your spear is currently stuck inside of its head. So
all right, I want to try to jump up and like hold on to it.
All right, so you jump up. Give me an acrobatics check there.
Fuck.
Okay, so you try to jump. However, the T-Rex's head moves and you miss. So you try to grab.
Leave me alone, okay?
So Hallman, you try, but you don't. As the T-Rex's head moves and the kind of spear out of its head, you miss. You're like, oh. But you've got another move, Hallman. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna start swinging.
All right. So you got another frenzy move. You got 3 hits you can do. You're in range. First one does not hit. You got the second one because you have a +2 because of your rage. So you got that one.
We got one.
So
9. Yeah.
Or I guess 9. Okay. You got one more hit.
Oh, that was 3.
Oh, that was 3. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the robot. So you got him down. You guys are pretty equal level right now in health, Hallman. So the robot T-Rex swings around. He's gonna make one action to try to jump and shake off Warp Nipple off of his back. So he's gonna make like.
Hold on, dude.
So he does it. It's not good. It's a 5. So he does not hit you off Warp Nipple. You're still on him. The T-Rex again. He pivots around. He tries to shake you again. Warp Nipple. He does not do it. It's only a 3. So you're sticking on. So the T-Rex is kind of breaking down, unfortunately, as you're in the middle of this fight. He kind of tries to take a couple steps away from the team, but it does not work. Warp Nipple, you're up next.
All right.
And you're still on his back. You're like holding on to his back still.
Okay. How far up is he? He's 13 feet, right? 13 feet in the air.
Yeah, you're 13 feet in the air right now.
How far is Hallman?
He's right on the ground below you, so he's just 13 feet below you. He's 5 feet like away from the creature, so you guys are within like the same perimeter.
But like there's something between us though, right? His body's between us.
Yeah, the body is between you. Yeah, like the body between you is still there.
Okay, I'm gonna do something freaky.
Okay. I like it.
Can I like stick like my mouth in his back and just use my breath weapon?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna allow it. However, Hallman, you still have to do a dexterity save here, but you have advantage.
Okay.
So you can actually take 2 rolls if you want, Hallman. If the first one's bad, you can take a second and try to make it better. But Warp Nipple, let's say that one, yeah, you do. I have to roll a dexterity throw. You definitely hit. And so Hallman, you do not.
Let me try one more time.
You do not. Okay, so Hallman, you do better. You do better. So Hallman, you're lucky enough to you have a +2 because of your rage on everything. So you're lucky enough. I'll give you that. So
This is
you
like Amelia all over again, man. What is it with me getting burnt by my teammates?
But you're okay. You're okay. You managed to not be burnt this time. Warp nipple. What's the damage?
Let's start the shit. Let's see. Oh, it's a 16, bro.
Another 16. Another 16. Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't hit him. So, okay, so he's down. The robot T-Rex takes the blast from inside. You watch as the kind of the breath weapon just goes out of your mouth, fucking Warp Nipple, as the Godzilla blast just shoots out of your face and it goes straight through the chest of this robotic T-Rex. It's like as he just takes the blast, just shoots out of its like the middle half of it. Holman, you can get the last kill here. What do you want to do?
I mean, I just gotta get the kill with Rose, right? You know?
You got to. You got to. As you look up at your sister and Drew, who look down at you almost judgingly as they watch the fight.
I point my axe at them.
Nice.
I say, "You're next," and I swing.
Okay. So you got a +2 with this as well. So you do hit because it's 11 + 2. So you hit him. So what's the damage, buddy?
9.
You kill him. You did it. You did it. You got the blow. So you watch as Hallman, you fucking take Rose and you just throw her. And you see as your beautiful axe, just you throw this blade, it just takes off the fucking head of this robotic T-Rex. And the body just falls down. This giant metallic hits the ground and it seems to vibrate and shake. Warp Nipple, you kind of are badass as you fucking just are standing on top of the body as it falls down and hits the ground. So both of you turn towards Grisha and Drew as both of you finish the job and killed the metallic beast. The T-Rex falls and Warp Nipple, yeah, you just look at them.
Not a chance, buddy. Not a chance.
And
boy.
Hallman, they look down to you. Impressive. My brother-in-law.
Ew.
What is your name?
Ew. Sorry.
Man, you nasty as hell. Why you say it like that?
What's your name, you cheeky dragonborn? What is your name?
Yo mama. Nah, I'm just saying. My name is Warp Nipple.
He looks to you. I might be off
you're
the way you fight. The land.
I know what he just said.
Hold on. Can you guys hear? Am I okay? Hold on.
Yep.
He said brother-in-law, man. I feel like I need a shower.
Oh my god.
I'm here.
I need to be cleansed.
Warp Nipple. Drew looks at you, Warp Nipple. I might be hiring you soon for a job. The land of Drew could use a dragonborn like you. Strong. Tough. Perhaps me and Grisha would even allow a third member into our marriage. If you would be more than open, Dragonborn. Somebody like you could fill a seat.
I actually throw up on the arena.
Oh my god.
However, at that moment, Warp Nipple and Hallman, you're both teleported to the same seat section that Thorin and Sakura have been teleported to in the stadium. Oh, well, maybe you will get a chance to answer at a later time. However, Hallman, you look to Drew as he looks to you. You are both invited and welcome to the wedding. Now, to finish the fight, next up will be Pippaloon and Nicane, the orc boy. And that is where we will end tonight's episode. As we get to Pippa and Cyrus and Amelia and everybody next time.
Oh, I'm so ready to beat his butt.
So I'm sorry, Pippa. I'm sorry, Amelia. But since Nicane and Cyrus aren't here, we're gonna get you guys as fights at the beginning of the next game. Awesome to have everybody back. We will continue here exactly next week. Thank you, John and Key, for being back this week. It's good to have you two back. I know sometimes people get busy, but Key, you're saving the world.
Yeah.
You're a real. Everybody watching, by the way, Key is a real life superhero. He goes around, he's training to save people's lives, and John is just a sexy badass. And he, sometimes sexy badasses can't make it to games. It happens. It happens. But anywho, everybody, we'll be back next week to finish the last chapter of the Land of Drew. And then after this game, we will do a special backstory with Amelia that we will do in about 2 weeks. So join us for them. And also, I want to give a quick shout out to LA Comic-Con and D&D Beyond, as they were very lucky to send me and Harley to the D&D Dungeons & Dragons movie premiere. They were really cool. They gave us some great merch like this hoodie and some great other things that we got from Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you, LA Comic-Con. Everybody here really appreciate you watching. And we will be back next week, everybody, on Spicy and Dicey to play some D&D! All right, everybody.
Go.
We'll be back next week, everybody, at 8:30. Mwah!
Bye.